What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name's Miles. I'm a 23-year-old full-time Amazon seller, and the last 12 months I've done about 1.8 million in sales. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. I post 3 videos a week to help you make more money with Amazon online arbitrage. It's what I do. It's what we talk about. If you want to make some money with it, stick around this whole video, and you'll see how I spend $100,000 plus a month on profitable Amazon inventory without tactical arbitrage and other expensive tools, without leads lists and group subscriptions, and without virtual assistants, although I'll probably get a virtual assistant to help me source this month, but it was a third good thing to mention, and it's true for now. But there's a saying that Alex Ramosi says, simple scales, fancy fails, and that's something I totally agree with, and I see so many Amazon sellers fail with. They make like $3,000 in profit in a month and want to talk about getting a VA. No, do what will get you to 5 to 10K profit a month, right? Good, potentially full-time income, depending on your situation, is buying profitable inventory. That's all that matters. That's the lever and the input that creates the output that you want in terms of profitability. And I've been able to, make a couple $100,000 in profit the last 12 months, selling stuff through Amazon, just nice and simple, profitable items that make sense based on the Keepa, the SellerAmp, and all that. And we're going to take a look at items I don't like to buy, the types of items I do like to buy, why, breaking down the Keepa chart, how I source, tools I use, and all that. So let's get right into it. So jumping over in terms of the tools I use, it's just Keepa and SellerAmp, which we hop over to this product. We'll move myself right up here as well. We can see it's $12, which is a low ASP, which I don't like. Why do I not like a low ASP? Is because it's attractive to newer sellers, and the cheaper the item, the more likely someone with the lower budget is going to go after it, as well as potentially some of the the more lower ASP type of stuff. Beauty and grocery typically can be bought sales tax exempt, and I want to buy everything through sales tax free states, as well as some of those ungates are easy, potentially auto ungates, especially for newer sellers, and that creates a barrier to entry that can create high competition on different products, right? So I only use 2 tools right here. I use SellerAmp, which right here, you guys can see, I'm gonna look right at the SellerAmp right there. So I use SellerAmp, and then I use Keepa right here. SellerAmp is 17 bucks. I'm actually a part owner of the tool. It's a profit calculator. You can do a lot of cool stuff on there. You can export products directly to Google Sheets, see competition, all that, easily reverse source people, which we'll get into on some live sourcing in a sec, as well as Keepa right here, which shows all the product history and details on that. So along with this being lower ASP in the categories I don't necessarily like as much, the Keepa, we can see that this isn't a product that's going to be good from what I understand, right? So 3 months ago in mid-March right there, it was $16.50, and right now it's like $12.80, right? So that's a loss of like 25%. We can see even as the competition's been lacking, the competition's been getting less, but the price going down, that shows that people aren't making the money they want to make. And if people aren't making the money that they want to make, even as people are selling out, then naturally the price is going to go down. We can see that based on the data that's happened here in the Keepa, right? If we hop to the year-long chart, we can see that this was actually pretty good there for a while. From like August, there was only one person on it till December right there, and really January getting into February is pretty low competition. It's one we can see on the Keepa. Literally, this has been around, what year is that? Damn, since 2014. This has been listed on Amazon. I did not know what Amazon was back in 2014, I don't think. And we can see naturally here the price was a lot higher. So potentially, depending on where we could get this for, which we'll see where we can, this could have been a really good product in January. And clearly people were getting it cheap, and then a ton of people got on it. And in literally January 16th to March 4th, a month and a half, it went from 10 sellers to 60 sellers. And naturally, that's suggested in the way supply and demand works. The price went down a lot, which shows why this is not something I would want to buy. And on the 3-month chart, the price is going down, even though the competition is going down, which shows people are making the money they want to make on this item. And that's why I don't like stuff with high ASP and a lot of competition. And what creates a lot of competition is inexpensive products, categories that aren't super gated, and stuff like that. Let's see for the banter if we can find this profitably. And oh, this is a variation listing, which I actually do like. Let's check out some of these other ones. 23. See, this one's selling a lot less, but it has very low competition. This one, similar way. Where was that main one though? Hop right here in the variations, see which one's selling the quickest. Right here. Wow, so this variation is getting 98% of the sales, and it's a bundle, which actually is a decent sign, but not for 12 bucks. I'm not bundling something up. Cool. Okay, so protocol in terms of finding something with SellerAmp, just click in Google right here. And then, wow, this actually might end up being profitable. So assuming these are once this loads right here, if this is the bundle that matches for, so it's, and this, I have no idea if this site's legit or anything, but buy together 99 cents. I don't know if I believe that as much, but that's the protocol in terms of finding stuff, right? If you just come on Google, come in here and then head to Google Shopping, you can get a sense of what stuff is moving for right here. So it seems like, I don't know why I just went inverted there. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. 7, that doesn't make sense, but that does make sense at a whatever it was back in December and everything. At $7 buy cost, moving at 28. That's good all day. It's gonna be like close to, if not over, 100% ROI right there on the SellerAmp right there. Bang. And then if for whatever reason you did want to like really use this as a starting point in terms of reverse sourcing, I'd head to buy box stats in Kiba, zoom out to 90 days, find the guys that are getting the most sales, which I would say are probably wholesalers here based on their review counts. Go and then open them up with within SellerAmp right here. This guy's 300,000 views, probably doing multiple 8 figures in revenue. And then we can see, damn, actually really low ASIN counts. And this is in SellerAmp, so this is really helpful for just sourcing because you can see what people are moving, looking at their buy box price, and we can see the Keepa charts right there. You can brand filter, you can category filter, so it's pretty cool. So if you haven't, make sure you get a free trial of SellerAmp. It's linked in the description. But in terms of a product and the stuff I do like to buy is right here. And we can see just immediately right on the 3-month chart here, the competition is lacking. There's only 6 people on it. And naturally, being that there's such few sellers over the past month, basically, it's been the exact same price. It's been about $200. And just over time, it peaked at 26 or 30 sellers right there, while this one has been over 30 sellers for like 6 months in a row, basically 5 months in a row. And then naturally we can see here that from we'll call it right here, like October 15th, basically till April 22nd, right there is basically the same price, which shows that potentially could be replenishable. And we can see here people are selling out based on that their offer count's going down, but the price is staying the same. That way we know people are making the money they want to make. And this is a product we can potentially find at a profitable price, because if people aren't dropping the price, we know they're making money, and we can see they're selling it because the offers count's going down and the sales rank. Additionally, also just naturally, it's a higher ASP, so that scares away novice sellers, and there's variations, which confuses a lot of people. In terms of reading variations, you can just go here, hop in here, filter title, and you can get all the colors grouped together, which I clicked the wrong one. Either way, you could filter ratings top to bottom, see what's moving the highest percentage. Right here would see makes sense, 10.5, 11, 12, 13, they're moving the most. They'll all have their own individual Keepa chart. We can see the sales are heavily skewed towards these sizes, which for whatever reason, this doesn't have a lot of Keepa history on it. Oh, and the reason why is because people can't keep it in stock. Interesting. And we can see here when people had it in stock, it was moving in like 125 range. So if we could find this for like $70, that'd be pretty good in any of these sizes. Just love the variation stuff because they're such, like if you find one ASIN, can be potentially that you find a bunch of other sizes. And honey's being a little annoying there. I think I'll probably just disable that right there. And then we'll come one-click Google with SellerAmp right here. And we can hop in. I'm going to move myself right here, head to Google Shopping. See what we can do right here. I don't know why it just inverted me again. Torch for Nike torch for So here, Nike Air Torch. Okay, so it seems like we're not being able to find these. I don't know. Clearly, people are getting them somewhere profitably. If we look at these other sizes as well, it's going to be the same thing. And then in terms of going out and looking for this, because clearly this is a product that makes sense, making sense for a lot of people, they're probably selling other stuff that potentially could be good as well. So the protocol for that would be, if you can start off on this listing. This is an example of what a good OA product looks like. You would then go and open up other sellers within SellerAmp, right? Check out who's moving it right here. And then you can come in and brand filter specific using SellerAmp, category filter using SellerAmp, or just scroll down naturally looking here. These are $7. Let's see if we can find these for like 6, which it's not looking. They have a ton of SKUs though. I don't know, maybe some of these bundles would make sense too. Look at 16. I don't like looking at stuff that's under $20 right here. Same thing on this store as well. So that is the protocol. That is how I spend over $100,000 a month on very profitable inventory. It's using Keepa and SellerAmp and looking at successful products and then reverse sourcing off them using SellerAmp. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to get after it. Buy some profitable inventory today. If you haven't started, get after it today. You know exactly what you need to be doing, and you can make some money with this stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe. And if you want to work with me directly, check out the link in the description, and we'll see info on my coaching program. Thanks a lot.